Hello my friends, bonjour mes amis, comment ça va? J'espère que tout va bien pour tout le monde. La pluie, il y a beaucoup de pluie et ça a l'air que toute cette semaine, on va avoir de la pluie. On a eu des nouveautés aujourd'hui, donc je suis là pour vous montrer. I'm here to show you the new products that came in, as well as maybe remind those of you who did not watch on Saturday, hello Jacinthe, the waffle flour that came in. Hi Ariel. So for those of you who missed the waffle flour video, I'm going to quickly review some of those products. It was a very cute release, vraiment. Après ça, nous allons regarder le kit, allô France, le kit de Spellbinders pour faire les cartes parce que j'ai pas pris beaucoup de temps dessus. Et aussi, on va voir les nouveautés de Craft a Clock. Hello, Wendy. Manon, bonjour. So we'll also look at the new Craft a Clock, as well as the Uniquely that just came in. So, yes, it is quite the rainy Monday, right, Suzanne? So I'm going to go over the waffle flour first, and we're going to go over the Merry Moments card kit. Hi, Linda, from Spellbinders. It is adorable, and you get a lot of products in there. So, Erin's trying to quickly set up based on the stuff that we have left. I've already got another order in with waffle flour, and probably we've sold out of more stuff since then. But like the wood grain, I think we sold out of the wood grain stencil, Erin.
Yeah, and the little birdie friends. We have one left of the birdie friends, but
we're sold out of the stencil. That I know. All right, my friends. And Erin, do you still have that slideshow?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So from waffle flour, we had shown the birds. Ça, c'est les cardinals. Les cardinals, il vient déjà avec un pochoir. So the cardinals already come with a stencil. They are flying out of here. Literally, yes, pun intended. OK? Ils partent vraiment vite, eux autres. Je dis qu'ils volent vers la sortie, puis ils partent comme les petits pains chauds. Parce que tous les oiseaux sont tellement populaires. C'est seulement 17,50. Vous avez les deux et un pochoir qui vient avec. So $17.50, you've got the two birds and you have the stencil. So great deal. Then we've got the Birdies Friends in Winter. Now, these are adorable little birds. Okay? Chacune est séparée. Oui, il met sur une bande. C'est pour cette raison, ça peut être 21,95. So to keep it less expensive, they did put it on one piece of metal, but it will cut out all the individual pieces, okay? So with that, vous avez aussi des petits bandes, vous avez un branche, le chapeau, donc there's all the beaks, OK? Donc, vous pouvez faire plusieurs morceaux. Le chapeau, il est là pour le bonhomme. Hello, Carmen. And look how cute. Very, very cute. So that's 3 of the birds on the stick. Voilà un autre. So very, very, very cute. Now, I've already ordered, j'ai déjà recommandé le pochoir qui match et plus de les oiseaux parce que je pense que ça, c'est notre dernier. So, there's the birds, there's the chains. Les chaînes, il vient avec. Okay? So, we're going to go through this kind of quickly. Okay. All right? So, that is the Birdie Friends in Winter. we are going to look at the mousse. Okay, so this one here is called Holiday Mousse, die and stencil. Look how cute he is. Hope your day is a moussing.
It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Moussy and bright. Donc, vraiment, vraiment.
Hope your day is a moussing.
Vraiment génial. Puis ça ici, c'est les these are the sentiments that go with the mousse, okay? So if you were interested in the sentiments, this is the sentiment die. Voilà qu'il match et ça vient avec le die et les étampes. So this one comes stamps and die to match the mousse. I think the mousse is hysterical.
He's so cute.
And this is a stitching texture die, okay? And you can see on the mousse card the die there, okay? So it just gives that beautiful look. Et cette matrice-là, vous pouvez faire verticale ou donc horizontale comme ça, verticale comme ça. Hello, Nancy. So that is the birds, that is that. We're going to go on to the cardinals because I had just shown them. I'll just show you a sample with the cardinals. There was one with the mousse. So, very, very cute. Okay. Now this one, le fond en arrière. Je viens de le commander. C'est une de l'an passé, mais j'ai déjà commandé un couple. Donc, si vous voulez réserver ça, le fond s'appelle Holly Jolly. Donc, c'est les Holly Leaves. OK? Et comme vous voyez, ça coupe pas complètement les feuilles. Vous pouvez juste faire soulever un petit peu. So there are the cardinals. Hi, Kathy. So voilà.
Oh, they're kissing.
They are cute. And that is the wood grain background. Okay? So I forgot to show this on Saturday. This is the wood grain texture die. So ça va vous donner la texture de bois. Mais il y avait aussi un pochoir et il nous reste plus le pochoir, mais vous pouvez le colorer vous-même. Il y en a plein d'échantillons où ils n'ont pas nécessairement utilisé le pochoir pour le colorer. Okay, so that's that. So here. You see, there's the wood background. There's the wood background. Of course, they're showing it with the stencil. But voila. So very, very cute, that wood background. There is the Merry Christmas die, which is really nice. Un petit pensée pour, oh oui, pour Odette aujourd'hui. Elle est en opération.
Oui,
Elle est,
on donne des bons pensées.
oui, toujours des bons pensées à notre amie Odette. Okay, and then overlapping vertical Merry word die is this one here, also very pretty. So those are the sentiments that you're going to see on a lot of the cards that we'll be showing. So that is the Merry die. See how cute? Vraiment joli. Now, I did mention, this one is the Warm Wishes. OK, donc ça, c'est juste des souhaits que vous allez voir sur toutes les cartes que je vous montre. So these are the sentiments, warm wishes, believe in the magic, happy holidays, holiday cheer, very merry, oh, what fun, and merry is Christmas with the matching die. And it is called Warm Wishes Combo. Then we've got the, Aaron's pointing to show you the overlapping happy and the overlapping merry to show you. These come with a stencil. The stencil will do the lettering. OK, donc pour faire les lettres, c'est le pochoir. Mais comme vous voyez, ça vous aide à aligner les lettres parce que ça vous donne comme, tu vois, le Y que vous faites le pochoir là, mais là, c'est pour aligner. So, facile à aligner. All right. And then we've also got the Merry stencil and die. Donc, le mot Merry, c'est la même chose, OK? Et chacune ont un ensemble. Each one has a set. that are they call them the additions. So overlapping Merry additions, that is what goes over the top of it. Okay, so you see the Merry Christmas, that's where you get this. So Merry everything, Merry
and bright.
Merry and bright, good tidings. So Merry,
and it has the stamp and die as well, right?
yeah, and this gives you the die to cut out those intricate words. So this is overlapping Merry edition combo, and we have the overlapping happy. So you've got happy birthday, but you've also got happy holidays, happy graduation, happy every day, and happy for you. So very, very cool. Next, we've got the open book poinsettia stencil, okay, which we showed you. So very cute.
Now the sentiment is from the sentiment, but that's a perfect size for some of those sentiments because you don't get the sentiment with here, right? You just get the...
Donc, il n'y a pas les souhaits inclus avec ça, c'est juste pour faire toutes les poinsettias.
Donc, vous pouvez ajouter
vos souhaits en anglais
oui.
ou en français. Okay? So, very cool. All right. From there, we're going to go to the poinsettia frame. Poinsettia frame. Coloring stencil and die. So this is the frame die. What I explained on Saturday was they used half of it so that they saved, this way comme ça le prix est 26,50 au lieu de 15 $ de plus parce que on peut couper ça 2 fois puis le mettre une en bas puis une en haut. But with that, you also get all of these extra poinsettias. Donc, vous pouvez aussi faire une carte comme ça avec juste les poinsettias et la feuillage. So, they are really pretty.
Look at that one.
There are lots and lots of samples on the Waffle Flower site.
Oh, here's a...
Voilà, ils ont utilisé juste le moitié. Donc, c'est aussi beau. On a le wood grain in the back.
Oh, there's no stencil there.
Nope, no stencil. Donc, c'est juste teinte sur teinte.
Texture.
So, we've got the poinsettia frame, and then you've also got le pochoir pour faire la coloriage de tous les poinsettias. Okay? So, you've got the stencil for that. Then we've got the postage collage Dear Santa. Postage collage Dear Santa stencil. Donc, ça, c'est dans le postage collage, which we're very familiar with. And I love how Santa is on like just a couple of different stamps, but each one is usable and will signify Christmas. So I hope they used different ones.
I happen to love the add-on because that will give Santa his glasses. As well as write
on the note.
In your little note, and there's all these cute little things you can write in there.
Donc, ceux-là, c'est le ajoute pour que le Père Noël peut avoir ses lunettes, que vous pouvez mettre un liste sur le petit papier en main, dans la main de Santa. So you can do Santa's list, you can make it look you can make it look very script and messy, but it looks like you've written something there. Donc, c'est tellement fun. Là, ils ont utilisé même le Merry par-dessus. This one creeps me
Please
out.
define nice, asking for a friend. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the googly eyes.
Yeah,
but
they're just a bit too
fun.
big. Mais j'aime celle-là.
My friend has been extra nice this year. Même avec le scribble, c'est juste ajoute quelque chose.
Exactement.
So you need the add-on for that.
Yeah, you definitely want the add-on for that die. So there, you see, you can also use the stamps separately. So I love when people use the stamps. Oh, look at him. Done in green instead of red.
Yeah, a little something different.
That is very different.
With pink elves.
With pink elves. So really cool. Okay,
so
that's our postage collage. And
did you want to show the other postage collage that's on its way in case people want?
We can, yes. And then the Glory Angel die and open book nativity stencil. We're going to show you that. And then we're going to show you 2 items that are on their way. Okay, donc voilà. This is the nativity stencil ici. Et voilà les anges là. Donc, that is our angels, the glory angels. You can see them here. And that is the nativity stencil. Le mot, c'est un souhait qu'ils ont ajouté séparément. Donc, ça fait ici comme la place pour un souhait et il fait la famille
But
là.
you can add your own.
So you can add your own sentiment. All right? So definitely, definitely beautiful. So that's the open book nativity stencil, and that is the glory angel die. Now, il y en a une pochoir qui était ajoutée à la fin. Donc, après que moi, j'ai passé ma commande, parce que moi, je commande la première journée. And this is it. So, c'est une autre pochoir de postage collage. Et c'est l'arbre vertical. Et c'est la première qu'ils ont faite verticale. So this one is coming with my next order. And it is the vertical Christmas tree. So look how cool that is. It is so different. And it is the first time that they have done that. And look at the little elf.
He's hiding. He might be the naughty elf. And again, I loved when you just do a little bit like that.
Absolutely. It just gives you a little addition. So, ceux-là, si vous voulez le réserver, envoie un courriel. La deuxième, c'est le chapeau de le lutin. C'est aussi un peu différent. Comme le mousse, c'est gros.
Ça regarde comme ça.
C'est ça. OK. And the samples, so they're very cute, mais c'est toujours juste le chapeau de le lutin. Et aussi le pochoir diagonal s'en vient aussi.
Oh, you didn't get it.
Yeah. So very, very
they
cute.
Added a face here for him. I think it's cute.
I think it's very cute. Donc, ceux-là aussi est en route. And there's our vertical lines, okay, with that background. Et ceux-là est déjà aussi commandé. Donc, si vous voulez le réserver, ça s'appelle le Elf Hat
die.
Elf Hat Die.
And then we have the diagonal stripes.
And le pochoir, c'est le diagonal stripes. Okay.
Waffle flower. Good.
That is waffle flower.
Well done.
I'm going to go to Craft O'Clock. Okay? Craft O'Clock, guys. We got back in Girl and Curl, le paquet 8 par 8. Okay, so we have Girl and Curl 8 by 8. Donc, il y en a toutes ces beaux pages dedans. Et ça, c'est à cause qu'il nous reste encore les cut-aparts pour aller avec ça. Donc, le éphémère de Craft O'Clock, il faut couper vous-même, puis il nous reste encore 1 ou 2 paquets de les extras. Okay? So this is Girl and Curl. I love it. I love all the little animals in there. So really, really some beautiful pages. And this is Boy and Toy. Donc fait au même temps. Donc encore, on a des animaux. Et c'est vraiment, I love the bubbles on that page. So really, really, really very cute papers. Et dans le paquet, vous avez 24 feuilles, donc 4 de chaque morceau. Okay? All right. Next. It's my party. And I'll cry if I want to, cry if I want to. You would cry too if it happened to. No, okay, sorry.
I sang that last time.
I know, I probably did. Donc voilà. Ça, c'est un paquet mélangé. Donc, ça nous donne les 2 paquets. Donc, ça donne les paquets de original et ça donne le paquet de fond. So this one is a mix because that was kind of very popular. What is that, Erin? Oh, that's something done with it? Very nice. There's a card made with It's My Party and I'll Cry If I Want To.
Or the sentiments are in a different language because Craft O'Clock is from...
Oui, Craft O'Clock vient de Pologne, donc les souhaits étaient en polonaise.
Polonaise.
Je sais pas si ça c'est un mot. But look how beautiful the back of this paper is. Okay? Et aussi, le couvert de ceux-là, aussi très joli. So never throw these out. Very important. Donc, si vous avez manqué la première fois, It's My Party, this is the collection. Donc, il y en a 6 feuilles. 1, 2, 3.
Tu veux que je tienne le téléphone?
3, 4. Just beautiful.
Very elegant.
5. And now you see I can count. I've proven myself. Numéro 5, puis le numéro 6. Donc, vous allez avoir 2 de chacune de ces feuilles-là. OK? Donc, ça répète encore. Et maintenant, vous allez recevoir 2 de chacune de ceux-là. Okay, so you will also have 2 of each of these.
Those the basics?
These are the basics. La seule façon d'avoir les basics ici au moment, c'est dans cette paquet-là. Donc, c'est le mélange des deux. Erin's just flipping through all sorts of beautiful samples that we don't even have time for because, but no, we're going to want more samples of the collections, but these I believe we might have shown some already. Let me show that box though, it's very pretty. Donc voilà. OK? Juste pour vous donner d'inspiration, quelqu'un a fait cette beau boîte-là, toute en, et voilà des autres, des petites cartes.
No, they're
in the box.
Wait,
Those are the. It's an explosion box.
Yeah.
Oui, c'est une boîte d'explosion.
Tout fait avec It's My Party.
Tout fait avec ça. All right, so that is the 8x8. Dans le 12-12, il vous donne seulement les papiers à motifs. So in the 12x12, you only get the pattern papers. And in the, I'm very confused.
What's the question?
And this is the It's My Party extra set. Donc ça, c'est tous les morceaux à découper. Il y en a des fleurs, il y en a des gâteaux, il y en a des cadeaux, il y en a des ballons. C'est plein de choses. On a probablement les images sur notre site. Okay? Not what I haven't had. Okay. All right. Next one is a new line. But maybe that's what it was when he got it. I don't know. All right. So here we've got Emerald Tails. Emerald Tails. Now, ceux-là encore est les 2 paquets, mais dans cette collection, j'ai aussi commandé juste les motifs parce que je trouve le thème très populaire avec mes clients. Puis, j'ai pensé que la monde vont vouloir avoir plus de la papier. So, ici, vous avez 2 de chacune des papiers. Là, vous avez 4 de chacune des papiers. Okay? So, look how beautiful that is. It looks like waves. Okay? Gorgeous. Look at that.
Wow.
Et ça, c'est juste les couverts. C'est même pas le papier encore. But this is gorgeous. I love this line. Okay? It could be masculine. It could be kids' pirate ships. It could be a trip. I mean, there's so many things you could do with this. It is really, really a beautiful, beautiful line. Is there any love? I need some love for this because I thought this line was exquisite.
Erin's going to know everyone's favorite.
As usual, Erin needs to know everybody's favorite.
I don't even know my favorite.
Just look at this.
My favorite.
Even just the little collaged page here. It's just so beautiful. Look at that. Ah, love it. Love, love, love. Donc ça, c'est les pages décoratives. Là, on a des pages décoratives encore. Là, on a des pages de fond. Okay, so these are the background papers. Look what you get here. Just beautiful. Okay, so I don't blame you, Nancy. Look at that. Gorgeous. Put down.
I know, but okay. I was just going to give them the different codes. I know which one they're getting.
Okay. Hi, Kathy. So really, really beautiful. Okay. So it just is, hi, Michelle. It is just such a beautiful line by Craft a Clock. Incredible, really. I mean, the effect of the water is just stunning. Okay? Really, really nice. Donc, dans ce paquet, vous recevrez 2 de chacune à motif, puis 2 de chacune des fonds. Dans l'autre paquet, c'est juste des papiers à motif, 4 de chaque. Okay? So, there's that. Fine. Then, we've got the emerald tails. Okay? So, this is the emerald tails. Erin wanted me to tell you that the package here, avec juste les papiers à motif, c'est le code qui finit à 07. Puis le paquet qui est les deux ensemble, le code est toujours 09. Okay? So here we've got the emerald tails, flowers, and more. Now, I did not get the combo pack for these because I find sometimes people want just florals and sometimes people want just ephemera. So I kept it separate this time. Look at les sirènes. Oh my goodness. Et oui, il faut découper toutes les autres, mais il y en a des beautés, c'est incroyable. These flowers, the colors are incredible, okay? So, beautiful. Sont toujours recto verso, comme ça, vous pouvez avoir dans une direction ou l'autre. So you can point them in either direction. Here you've got frames and ice creams. Here you've got frames and bottles, jars. Okay. Toutes les choses pour la plage. So here you've got Crocs. You've got sandals. You've got all sorts. You've got surfboards. Là, on a même les caméras. On a un gâteau. On a des popsicles. Il y en a plein, plein, plein de différentes choses pour l'été. Là, on a les personnages. Ils mettent toujours des personnages. Donc, on a des capitaines. On a des jeunes capitaines. So you've got captains and you've got little captains. Then we have the beautiful women captains. All right. So just a beautiful set et ça répète. Donc, vous recevrez chaque page 2 fois. Okay? So you get each page 2 times. Same thing here in the Emerald Tales Extras set. This is le 12. That one was 11. Okay? So this one, you've got more kind of grungy, masculine, the boats, the nets, things like that. Lots and lots.
Very nautical.
Yeah. You could be his first mate? Okay. I will let them know.
They were
kind of handsome fellas.
Catherine says she loves this company.
Yes, I know that, Kathy. You love this one.
I do too.
Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli. Okay, here you've got bowies, however you say those. Puis les lanternes, on a les encres. Here you've got like patchwork flowers. They're so different. Il l'air vraiment comme les fleurs tricotées, puis différents, complètement différents. Là, on a la corail, on a les coquilles. Encore plus de coquillages. Et là, on a les phares, on a des maisons qu'on voit proches des phares. So really, and here we have the different fish, les hippocampes, on a les homards, on a, il n'y a pas de crabe, juste des homards, les hippocampes et les poissons. Là, on a une tortue, on a une baleine,
There are your crabs.
un requin, voilà le crabe, un pieuvre. Donc, on a tous nos amis là. Et ça répète une deuxième fois. OK? N'oublie pas que dans le paquet 12-12, il y en a une feuille, un dessin, c'est les 6 papiers en dessin. OK? Il vient en 6-6 aussi. Pour ceux qui aiment utiliser ça pour les fonds de cartes, sont fantastiques. OK? There is a beautiful ornament done with that.
It's just
So you can just see close-ups and different, actually it was done in an embroidery hoop, which is beautiful. That would be like an Antonis thing to do.
yes.
All right, next we have mindfulness time. Mindfulness time. So, ceux-là aussi, c'est un paquet mélangé dans les 8-8. It's a mixed package in the 8x8. So on a tout ceux-là à motif. Look at these flowers, guys. This whole page is just yummy. Okay? J'adore cette page. Donc voilà, Craft a Clock. These pages are stunning. If you love flowers, this is going to be your line. Vraiment, et les couleurs qu'ils ont choisies sont incroyables. I love when they put the browns and beiges in with the pinks and the blues.
Hold on.
Gorgeous.
Just this is Emerald Tails, but
Oh, voilà une autre idée avec les Emerald Tails, l'autre collection que je viens de vous montrer. All right, Erin
I was
is still looking, so she stumbled upon it. Look at that. Okay. Les couleurs, le brick, chaque chose est incroyable. That's all on their Facebook page?
Yeah.
Donc, si vous allez sur la page Facebook de Craft the Clock, ils ont plein de photos d'inspiration. So if you go on the Facebook page of Craft the Clock, you're going to see their design team has amazing designs up there with all of these lines. Just look at that. It looks so real. Allô, Carole. So, ça, c'est une répétition de les mêmes pages. Maintenant, on va continuer à la deuxième section. Maintenant, ça, c'est les fonds. Okay, so these are the backgrounds. Donc, ceux-là sont tous supposés d'être les fonds. Et aussi, did we get this one in 6x6? No, eh?
just the Emerald Tails.
Ceux-là est 12-12. No, Summer Adventures.
Oh, yes.
Ceux-là, c'est 12-12 et 8-8. Mais 12-12, c'est juste les papiers à motifs. Si vous voulez les backgrounds, c'est seulement dans le 8-8. They do not offer the backgrounds in the 12x12. OK? Donc, vraiment joli. Chacune, le dentelle dessus. Look at that.
That blue flower is
That
drop-dead
lace
gorgeous.
is gorgeous.
Is there a blue flower?
There was a blue flower. Look at that. Donc, voilà, ça, c'est la collection en 8-8. On a en 12-12 aussi. Et maintenant, ça, c'est l'éphémère. So now we're going into the ephemera. And so again, this is the package number 11. Okay, so here we have some beautiful pieces you can cut apart, or you can use these stunning windows and doors. Okay, then we go into the flowers.
Yeah, that's a good point, Nancy. They're easier to fussy cut because of the outlines
Yes.
they have.
Oui. Donc, à cause de le contour qu'il vous donne, c'est plus facile à faire la découpe parce qu'il y a moins de petits détails. Donc, ça vous donne aussi une place où vous pouvez faire une erreur. Donc, sur un côté, il ne met pas le blanc et sur l'autre côté, il met le blanc. Donc, c'est vraiment à votre goût laquelle côté vous aimez couper. So, it's really up to you which side, hi May, you like to cut, but these are beautiful, okay? The color of these flowers, hello Sylvie, are just stunning, okay? So, oh, they are beautiful. So this package has a lot of the flowers, and then we go to these beautiful fairies.
I love that red and blue, like.
I know, it's just the right shade.
Oh, they made something cool with
Donc,
the fairies.
voilà, les fées. So, again, more fairies. Et voilà, ils ont fait des choses avec les fées là. Donc, sont bons pour les shadow box ou les éléments en 3 dimensions. Art journaling. All these faces would be great on a page. Cards. I think people put faces a little less on cards.
On cards? Well,
yeah.
All the other
Et les
stuff is great
papillons.
for cards.
Et après ça, ça répète. So you get 2 sheets of each. Beautiful butterflies. Okay. And then dans le kit 12, donc c'est le kit qui finit avec le numéro 12. Again, you've got beautiful doors and windows. Here we've got les dactylos, les vieux livres. So you've got old-fashioned books and old-fashioned typewriters, letters, cameras. Toujours vintage, always vintage. Maintenant, on a aussi les gâteaux, les petites choses sucrées qui me fait faim. Vraiment faim. All right. So, beautiful stuff there. Voilà les horloges. Look at this. Dream catchers, bowls, les plumes. It is just gorgeous. Là, on a des valises, les coussins, toutes des choses comme ça, les chapeaux. Love that. Ça, c'est comme les brooch. So these are like brooches. They just are amazing. Hello, Marie-Soleil. So, really, really nice. Les cadres qui sont tellement vintage aussi. Puis après cette page-là, je pense que ça répète. Oui. Okay. So, those are the 2 different packages of ephemera. Et voilà le 12-12. OK. Donc, le 12-12 ont les 6 papiers fleuris avec les versos sont les mêmes qu'on a vus. OK? Last but not least for Craft O'Clock is Summer Adventures. Ça vient en 6-6. Ça vient aussi en 8-8 dans le double paquet. Hello, Celine. So, this one here, just look at that. So this is called Summer Adventures. That is the 12 by 12. Donc, c'est simplement voyage, mais avec la façon qu'il fait normalement les fonds, on peut l'utiliser. Wow.
Wow.
Donc, ça, vous avez 2 fois. So this is Summer Adventures. Summer Adventures pour ceux qui voyagent en été. Beautiful. Okay. Really, really nice. Donc ça, c'est le paquet mélangé. Okay. Just beautiful, beautiful patterns, nuances, tout. Okay, colors that they choose, really, really nice. Donc ça, c'est le papier, les papiers à motifs. Après ça, j'ai les basic. OK, donc ça, c'est les fonds, simplement. Mais ils sont jamais simples. Hi, Linda. Hi, Tracy. So these are, I said, simply the backgrounds, but they are never, sorry, Kathy. They are never just simply a background because they put so much art into this and so much heart into this. Okay? Really, really beautiful. Okay. So really, really a nice, nice set of backgrounds. So some beautiful, beautiful papers. Really, really, really nice. Et vous avez deux de chacune de les papiers que je vais vous montrer. OK? Now, vite, on va faire l'éphémère. Donc, ça, c'est le paquet 11. Le paquet 11. Donc, encore, maintenant, on a des châteaux. On a comme une arche. On a un arc. On a aussi swings and benches and just beautiful flowers. Ça, c'est juste sur le couvert. Après ça, we've got drinks, we've got iced coffees, we've got lemonades, we've got maybe cranberry juice. They could be any kind of cocktail you want them to be. Vraiment joli. Okay, then we've got all these fruits and lots of beautiful stuff there. Voilà, pour voyager, on a les passeports, on a des journaux qu'on apporte avec nous, on a les caméras. So you've got cameras and you've got journals and you've got a globe. Maintenant, on a des sacoches, les backpacks, all sorts, les chapeaux. Donc, plein de choses intéressantes. Look at les timbres, la monnaie. All different kinds of money. Look at this old-fashioned radio, les lettres. So really, they put a lot in here. Maintenant, on a des façons de voyager, donc des motos, des avions, des camions, les VWs, les montgolfières, les bicyclettes. So really, a lot of beautifulness goes in here. Okay. And look at these castles and places to visit. Okay. Donc, c'est des places où on veut visiter. So, gorgeous. Les horloges. Moi, j'aime tellement ça quand ils nous donnent juste le dos d'une personne. On peut le placer n'importe où. So, very pretty. And then, ça répète. Okay. Then we go into le set numéro 12.
Trip and Adventure.
So it's Trip and Adventure.
L'autre était Chill and Relax.
Ah, I see. Chill and Relax, ils ont des noms. And Trip and Adventure. Donc, ceux-là, look at those vintage maps. Okay? Donc, vraiment, vraiment, il fait des choses incroyables avec leurs images. Toujours, always so vintage. Really, really nice. Really nice. Look at that. Okay. Tents, les roulettes, roulottes, les montgolfières. So lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful pieces. Look at the old-fashioned airplanes, the newer jets, moto, des trains. So lots and lots of great things.
Did you see that?
They're also, yes, I did. I commented to Kathy. I apologized.
Hi, Isabella.
Hey. Hi, Isabella.
Stole your thunder there. They make the stuff so realistic.
Really,
looking.
Yeah. Very, very good. Okay, those of you who wanted to be first mate, well, here we've got somebody who needs a hiking buddy. I think it was Nancy, right? You ready for a hike, Nance? Vraiment jolie. Okay, so as you can see, just beautiful, tellement jolie. Look at that. Just, oh, merci. Thank you, Isabella. You're very kind. So just another gorgeous line from Craft a Clock. And all of this scenery and things, it's really, really just beautiful. Et ça répète une deuxième fois. Okay? So that is Craft a Clock. What do you guys think? Are we liking Craft a Clock? And you know Erin's going to want to know which one's your favorite. Like I can choose. You know, obviously they're all my favorite because I order them all in. And she wants you to see a beautiful card and some samples done with these lines. So beautiful, beautiful. Okay?
Yes, I'm going to want to know your favorite, guys.
Now, we're heading over here to Uniquely Creative. You guys like these lines. I like these lines. We all like these lines. Okay, I will get back to this, but that is the line for this month, okay? It's called Indigo Bloom, and I'm going to bring that over here first, okay? So, on that, le 6-6, pour ceux qui aiment les 6-6. And then we've got this paper, which always they put things for cutting apart. Mais ils ont une matrice qui coupe ça. Et maintenant, ils ont aussi des hexagones qui va couper ces morceaux-là. So they do have dies that cut out a lot of their papers like this. Now here's the beautiful paper that is Indigo Bloom. Okay? You need to see the richness of that navy. It is just stunning. So that is one paper, and we get two of each. Vous avez deux de chaque.
I agree, it's hard to choose between the Craft a Clock.
It is hard to choose, and now I'm moving on to another paper line just to confuse you more. Look at, I love the, that navy that they used.
I'm usually not a pink person, but with the navy,
it's gorgeous.
This one might be one of my favorite Uniquelys.
Donc, là, on a des picots. Ça, vous pouvez découper si vous voulez, mais aussi, il fait toujours un beau fond que vous pouvez utiliser aussi. So these you can fussy cut if you want, but they always do a beautiful, beautiful back page that you can use just as easily. Same with this. If you really wanted to, you could cut this out, you could pop it, you could do so many different things, or you could just use this beautiful pastel-y page on the back. And I think there's still one more paper. Yep, les 3x3. Puis comme je mentionne toujours, ils ont une matrice qui coupe les 3x4. So they do have a die that cuts the 3x4s. Okay? So there is il y en a une matrice qui coupe ça. Hello, Diane. So beautiful. And this says, dream big, sparkle more. Dream big, sparkle more. Craft more, worry less. Okay.
We did get some new dies, Antonia. We'll go over them after.
Yeah, there will be dies as well. So, ça ici, c'est des pages 6 par 6 que vous pouvez couper. Donc, il y en a, vous avez deux fois ça. Puis, le dernier, c'est celle-ci, qui a aussi des 6 par 6 et des autres formats. So, these have 6 by 6s as well, but also other sizes. Okay? So, ça, c'est le papier. C'est 12-12 ou 6-6. Donc, les deux sont disponibles. So, the 12 by 12 or the 6 by 6. Both are available. Now, I will show you a beautiful sample done with these, which is either going to be a class or a kit. Donc, je ne sais pas encore, mais ça va être soit un cours ou un kit, où on vous donne les instructions. But you can see how beautiful they are. Ça, c'est avec les découpes. Et I think you have to fussy cut those. Je pense quelques-uns des fleurs vous fait couper à la main. Et il y en a des autres fleurs, like this lace behind here. I love when they put the lace in. I love that. This here, okay? C'est tout un fleur qu'ils découpent. So, hi Helen, they cut this apart. So they don't always use it in its entirety. They cut pieces off. So you can put half of it down here. You can put another piece of it up there. So lots of great tricks. And this is one of their new dies, which we will get to momentarily. Okay? So this will be either a class or a kit. And this stands up. I forgot to show you. It does stand up like that. So definitely very pretty cards. Okay? Next, we did that. We've got the ephemera. Donc ça c'est l'éphémère. So this is all the ephemera. There is a lot. There are always a ton. Il y en a plein, plein, plein. Il y en a des billets, des souhaits, des fleurs, différentes choses, les boucles. So they have flowers, they have sentiments, they have leaves, they have bows, butterflies, tickets, all sorts in here. But one of my favorites is always their ephemera. Okay, l'éphémère. So, ceux-là, il n'y a pas des souhaits, c'est toutes des fleurs. Puis, oublie pas que leur éphémère est autocollant. Pas leur éphémère. Leur vélin d'éphémère en vélin est autocollant. So, you peel and stick. All right, so these are to peel and stick. They are self-adhesive pieces. So really beautiful. And I did get the sticker set this time because I thought it was a lot of fun. I liked this. J'aime tellement la boucle, les cœurs pour écrire dessus. J'aime qu'il y a un alphabet en bleu marin qui est dur à trouver. Et toutes le petit bicyclette. Donc, il y avait plein de choses à utiliser. Weekend, on utilise en français et en anglais. Donc, il y avait moins de mots qu'on ne peut pas utiliser. So, I did get the sticker sheet this time. All right, let's take a quick peek at their dies. So, ceux-là, c'est pour faire des côtés de page. Okay? And so this is border dies, slim fancy borders die. Donc, vous avez 4 différentes bordures que vous pouvez ajouter à vos albums, vos mini-albums, vos cartes et vos pages. So if you're doing mini albums and stuff, this is great. It is probably 9 to 10 inches long. Okay? Then there's this, the film strip, ce que je vais vous montrer en haut sur la page. Film strip frame die. Donc, vous pouvez aussi mettre des photos dans les cadres, dans les ouvertures. So you could also put pictures in those openings. Then I'm going to try and keep this in stock. This is the tabs. When I showed you on the 12 by 12, j'ai dit qu'il y a une matrice qui découpe sur le petit couvert de le 12-12. Ça, c'est la matrice qui coupe les... So this is the die that'll cut the 5 tabs that are there. So it is gorgeous. Then we've got the file folder die, which Francine said was a must. She saw so many things done with this. So, and it can make extra pages in your mini albums as well. Ça peut faire des pages extra. Okay, so that one is the file folder die. Then I went with their basic dies. Okay, so I did that because when they're making their albums, they are making them with their sizes. So if you like their folio albums, si vous aimez leur album, à ce temps-là, on a besoin leur format de rectangle. En carré, normalement, ça fait aucune différence. Mais si vous voulez être capable de couvrir toutes les portions dans l'album, il faut avoir, il faut pas parce que vous pouvez découper à la main. So you can cut it apart by hand, but it's convenient to have these. So we've got the stitched nesting rectangle die. And then we have this dainty scallop. So we have the scalloped, what is it? Scallop nesting rectangle die. Okay. Même chose en carré. Et tu vas le voir que leur mini-album ici est en carré. Donc, ils ont fait 2 nouveaux albums. So these, the square stitch nesting dies and the scalloped nesting square dies are going to be used in their albums. And a new shape. Donc, ceux-là, c'était pas nouveau de ce mois-ci, mais le hexagon. So this is the stitch nesting hexagons die. Sont nouveaux de ce mois-ci. Donc, les 2 hexagones, le stitch, puis le dentelé, le scallop. So those 2 are both, why do I have this here twice? Okay. So those 2 are also going to be used, as you see here. Okay? So that would work on this piece here. And a lot of their...
Sorry.
Do you mind? A lot of their papers, as you saw in this line, had hexagons. You're very funny. Erin's making faces at me. She's funny. Okay, so we are going to move on from this. Do you have any samples of this from this line on their site? Well, I had that. The Indigo Dream. Now, ça c'est les 2 albums. Okay, sont nouveaux. Oh, I did show the ephemera. Ça, c'est une autre éphémère. C'est des boucles. So this is another ephemera that matches this line, but might even match some of their others. And it is the, what do they call it? Bows ephemera. Et c'est toutes les boucles. How pretty are those? You can see one of them on this page here. See how pretty that is? It just adds something. Ça donne une petite addition à vos pages, vos cartes. J'ai recommandé encore leur point de mousse qui vient avec les lignes et les ronds. So these are quite popular. So I ordered these again. Et il y en a 3 ou 4 feuilles dans le paquet. Je pense 3. Oh, that's pretty. So voilà une autre page 12-12 faite avec le Indigo Bloom. And Erin's going to see if she can find another. All right. Now oh, I like that. Là, ils ont découpé toutes les hexagones, puis ça a l'air qu'ils ont même quelqu'un a cousu dessus. So somebody even sewed on there. So you know it's not me, because I've told you over and over again that I can't sew. All right, so back to these little mini albums. Nope, I just found these beautiful flowers.
They don't go with it, but they're the same colors.
Blue and blush flowers, okay? So they brought them out this month because they match the collection, okay? So these are called blue and blush flowers. Now this album, cet album, c'est une de leurs folios. Ça vient en 2 morceaux, okay? Et j'ai une ici. So this one here, and again, you see they always use their flowers, their gems, their lace. Those pieces they use always. So, ça ouvre. Et encore comme ça. Et comme ça. Et comme ça. So, ça ici, c'est pas inclus. C'était un pli qu'ils ont fait dans le cours. OK, pour rassembler l'album. Mais les pages sont vides. This one has a pocket. Oops, it's not a pocket, but you could make it a pocket. Donc, vous pouvez l'ouvrir ou vous pouvez coller si vous voulez faire une pochette. So this is another one that you could actually open and have a little pocket here that you make with your paper, or you can actually glue that and have a pocket right there. So, if I remember how to close it, will be good. Like that. Then, with this album, they made the second piece, le deuxième morceau, un autre petit comme album ou ajoute que vous pouvez inclure dans la première. Hi, Brenda. So you can include this in that first album. Okay, these are just pour mettre une photo là. So again, just, voilà le boucle. So just a fun kind of album. Et ça, vous pouvez mettre en dedans pour donner plus d'ouverture, ou vous pouvez faire ces deux-là séparément. Une peut être une carte. One could be a card. So, vous avez 2 options avec ceux-là. Moi, je vais le mettre le band tout de suite après. Okay. And then there's the Gatefold Flip Folio album. Ça, c'est beaucoup. Erin, do they have a picture of the Gatefold album on their site by any chance? All right, so hang on. Okay, it doesn't want to come out. I'm going to need Erin's help. Oh, there we go. OK, donc dans celle-ci, on a 3 morceaux. Donc, on a une qui est les carrés, et comme j'ai dit, pas les carrés, les rectangles. So, like I said, these rectangles will match their rectangle, one of the sizes of their rectangle dies. And then these sont le même format. Si vous avez acheté les dies de l'autre album, vous pouvez utiliser vos morceaux. So if you've already bought the other album die, you'll be able to use that for some of these pages. Donc, chacune de ces pages-là, vous avez les matrices dans le premier gros album, set de die pour le gros album. And then you can see that there's all these openings. Okay? Donc, encore plein d'ouvertures.
Is it this?
An autre, yep. Look how pretty that is. So really, really nice. And she has samples of it on her website.
It's on their blog.
On their blog. Ça, c'est sur le blog. Puis probablement, elle vous donne des instructions. Ça, c'est le petit hexagone qu'il inclut dans l'album. Donc, ça, c'est l'hexagone. And then there.
That's the full closed one.
And that is the closed gatefold album. OK? Donc, vous pouvez l'inclure tous les morceaux ou les avoir séparément. Ceux-là, je pense, they only came in white. Ceux-là, ils ont seulement venu en blanc. And because of that, I think that, you know what, Isabella, it is a good idea. I once tried to do the video with a stationary camera, and people prefer that I go in like really close to things, and we couldn't do that when the camera was stationary. So if that's what you're mentioning, that's why I still hold the phone. All right, my friends. So that is the new Indigo Dream and the 2 new albums. Indigo Bloom and the 2 new albums. Whew. The accordion album is back in stock again. Okay? Chaque commande, j'ajoute un autre 10 ou 20 albums comme ça parce que vous autres les adorez. So this makes a great gift, and with every order, every month, they ask me what I'm doing with these. I'm like, my customers just love this album. It's a fantastic album, and it really is really, really great. Now, we're going to look at a line that is exclusive to stores, okay? So it is exclusive to stores, meaning it won't be sold on their website. And they do that 1 or 2 times a year. So this is Mint and Mistletoe. It's their first Christmas line for the year. And look at all these beautiful flowers you can cut out. Okay? Donc, on jette jamais la première page. We never throw out that first page. Now, if I can tell you how soft this looks, il est tellement doux comme une page, il est vraiment joli, and il y avait des, so we've got stripes on the back, just beautiful. Look at that. So it's all like mistletoe and berries, but just beautiful. Or, yeah, it's mistletoe and berries. All right, donc il vous donne 2 de chaque toujours, so you always get 2 of each. Then this one, so just really, really, yes, I agree, Karen. It is a beautiful palette, but I love how they put like these faded, soft images in the back, même les nuances. So it's just gorgeous what they do with their lines. Encore les 3x4, again 3x4s, all right, which there is a die to cut it out, or you've got this background. Then for those of you who love to fussy cut, il y en a plein de choses que vous pouvez découper ici. Oh, I love that bird. Look at his hat. Love it. Oh, I love this reindeer. Donc, vraiment, vraiment joli, fun, mais élégant. Check le petit chien. Donc, il y en a plein de choses. Koala. Tu sais, sont en Australie, eh? You know they're from Australia, right? And then you've still got this beautiful, usable gingham on the back. Et le dernier page, ça c'est le verso. This is the last page in the package. So remember, you get 2 of each, and here you have pockets and tags and a star and holly leaves, so much, and the naughty list. Okay? Are you on the naughty list this year, guys? Come on, be honest. Il faut être honnête. All right, so That is merry and bright. La seule façon de les avoir, c'est d'acheter dans un magasin. OK? Ça vient en 12-12. Et pour la première fois, oh, maybe not the first time, ils ont fait un Card Makers Collection Pack. OK? Donc, ça, c'est 32 feuilles qui sont un côté simple, 16 dessins. So, 16 designs, one side each. So, they're single-sided. And it is a card maker's pack. So, which means they're going to be better sizes, obviously, for cards. So, everything is kind of shrunk down. So, you've got that. So, it looks like they used all the patterns. Donc, vous pouvez le plier, puis utiliser comme la base de carte. Vous pouvez utiliser ça comme le dedans de la carte. Donc, plein d'utilisations. So, these are the 16 pages. All right, so just to take you, ça, c'est pour écrire dessus. So, they really tried to give you a lot of versatility, de faire cette paquet tellement versatile pour ceux qui font des cartes. Probablement ça s'aligne avec une de leurs cercles. So you can see that it is beautiful. Il y a un couple de souhaits. There's a couple of sentiments. Then you have some other pieces you can cut apart. Our little bird is there again. Voilà les fleurs. So lots and lots. And there you've got the tags and the star again and the naughty list again. I don't know, that keeps popping up, guys. Jay, are you on the nice list or the naughty list? Or is it undecided because we're only halfway through the year? I'm going to stick to the undecided. I'm right in the middle right now. Okay? So, beautiful, beautiful line. Et parfait pour faire des cartes. All right? Et maintenant, ça répète. So, that is the Card Maker Collection Pack. So, there's that. Next, we've got the Creative Cuts, donc l'éphémère. Et il y a plein de poinsettias. Oui, il y en a des souhaits aussi. On a des feuilles de gui, les feuilles de houx. On a des branches, la feuillage. So you have a little bit of everything. Hello, Sophie. So that is... Who put that? Isabella, we're all naughty as we spend too many dollars. I don't know. I consider that being on the nice list. All right, voilà. So it depends how you look at it and from whose side. Et voilà une deuxième set. Donc, ceux-là, ça s'appelle Mint and Mistletoe Card Making Creative Cuts. Donc, ceux-là, c'est pour ceux qui veulent faire les cartes avec. Okay? So, that is for the card makers. But wait. We have a pack here that makes 6 cards. Donc, il vous donne plein de choses, de rubans, des accessoires, des cartes, des enveloppes salaires, le card making kit, l'éphémère pour le card making. I wonder what else is in there. Does it say? Designed and printed in Australia. I know that. All right, you need to know because it looks like there's something else back there. Unless that's just the card pack. And I think you get instructions for making 6 cards. Yeah, ça c'est juste le paquet de cartes avec enveloppe. So, paquet de cartes avec enveloppe, on a le ruban, on a des petits bijoux, de Creative Cuts, les découpes, on a le papier, puis on a les instructions pour compléter les 6 cartes que vous voyez ici. So you have the instructions to do all 6 of these cards. Ça addition, je pense c'est $36 et vous avez tout inclus. Okay? So, wow, guys, that is a ton we went through. All right. We went through a lot. So I have added more stuff to the 50% off tables and 40% off. On a mis des seaux de cire sur la table de 40%. On a mis aussi quelques die de paper rose. J'ai mis quelques découpes, quelques paquets de extras de craft a clock sur une des tables de 50%. Et aussi tout le métal de la compagnie Mitform et tout à moins 50%. Donc, il y en a plein d'ajouts et je vais continuer à ajouter. All right, so I will be back here. So there's lots of additions onto the 40 and 50% tables. The biggest one the one that was really a hit is the wax seals, because I don't think we've had those at 40% off. So there's a bunch of wax seals to select from on the 40% off table, and some paper rose dies. And my favorite cutting knife, although I see the knife has been removed yet again, but you know, my egg that has the knife in it, and I put all my all my washi tapes on top of there, and I use it like a stand. Anyways, I love that knife. That's on the table as well. And we added a few craft a clocks, and we added a few more spellbinders. So I'll quickly show you. So we've got the eggs. We've got all of these wax seals. We've got this here. If you go onto Paper Rose and look up their Allura stained glass background, you'll wonder why you've never bought it, because they have beautiful samples with that. Et encore des échantillons avec ça. Allez sur le page ou le site de Paper Rose et vous allez voir check Wedding Blooms border. Et oui, c'est juste des fleurs. Il faut pas être pour le mariage, mais ils ont des beaux échantillons pour ça aussi. And on the 50% off table, we put a couple of Dina Wakley items here. Okay, so those are new. We've put some more 3Ds. Okay, so we've got the extra special day, we've got the special blessings, and we've got the family time. So those two have been added. And then a ton of the medals. Okay, so we've got all sorts of metal at 50% off. These you can decorate, vous pouvez les décorer avec du cire, puis tout ça. On a les choses de Crafters Companion, pas Crafters Companion, Craft Consortium. Ça, c'est les tortues. Ça, c'est les étoiles dans le Nativity. Et ça, c'est... Non, ça, c'est pas les tortues. C'est les tigres. Tigres? Oui, c'est les têtes de tigre. Ça, c'est les petits ours. Et ça, c'est des étoiles. So we've got bears, we have tiger heads, and we have stars. All this metal, it's fun to play with your waxes on metal. So those were added. And then I found that these two match from the Lisa Horton. These are 50% off. So ça, c'est le plioir de gaufrage. Ça, c'est les pochoirs pour tout colorer les images. And this is what went in new for Spellbinders, is the house, the fall sentiments. So you have grateful, thanks, happy fall, birthday, hello, and for you. And also this adorable one with the cute little duck, le petit canard, avec les bottes puis le chapeau sont inclus. Et c'est une où les jambes bougent. Okay, so it's one of the ones where she's going to dance. Her legs will be moving, so she'll look like she's splashing in a puddle. Still some Spellbinders left. On a encore des étampes en bois de florilège. Et ça, c'est les 2 kits que j'ai mis the Craft a Clock. So we've got Sunset Mood, because we have no paper left for that. And we have the November Man, because we have no paper left for that. And then there's still plenty more to pick from. All right, my friends. So until Wednesday, I wish you a very good evening. And I look forward to seeing you all Wednesday, 4 o'clock, right here. We'll have something to show you, I'm sure. So, bonsoir tout le monde, puis à mercredi, même place, même heure, même temps, puis tout. Bye. Je t'aime tout le monde. Bye.